What does cold peace mean, and what does a vision that comes from the future look like? In May 2018, the GCSP had the unique opportunity to sit down with Mr Rossen Plevneliev, President of Republic of Bulgaria, in power from 2012 to 2017. We discussed leadership values, sustainable peace, European development, and geopolitical power shifts from the perspective of a head of state. To current and future leaders in international peace and security, he advises that peace is only possible when there is trust and predictability. Join us in our studio for a one-on-one discussion with him.
Listen, first of all, I'm so excited. You could see in my eyes, you can see even in my body language. I fell in love with the building. That's the most innovative building, specially built to suit a mission that very few institutions in the world have. But after walking around every corner and every centimeter of this building, I also fell in love with people. We have here special people all over the world. People that are positive, people that are questioning, people that are looking for answers in a very difficult situation we have today on the planet, and in a very innovative approach, bringing everybody who is a stakeholder, from the private sector to government institutions and even diplomats, coming together, trying to find a solution. So, and the most important thing, I was so excited today by my first visit to this wonderful initiative and wonderful institution, was the approach. That you have here a unique approach. I haven't seen anywhere else. I was at Harvard, I was at United Nations, I was an acting head of state, I was a minister, I was a CEO, I was having a lot of jobs and a lot of different positions, but I'm so excited here because of an approach that I've seen that comes from the future. Approach where you have the different stakeholders coming together, sharing problems, addressing problems, but also looking for solutions in a very different way. Here it is not, let's say, diplomatic. It is not by protocol. It is not like everyone else is doing. You have one boss and one teacher and he's telling you what to do. Here it's very innovative, very creative, very friendly, very human. I like it and I love it. Yeah, it's already contributing big time. You look at the situation today we have in the world. It's such an unpredictable situation. We have a new phase of development. We have a shift of power. We have geopolitical fights. We have a new phase of development on the planet, which to me, as a head of state of Bulgaria, who talked to almost everybody who is anybody in the world, during my time as a president, I can tell you that the new phase of development we have today is more dangerous and more unpredictable than even the Cold War time. We are not in a new Cold War. We are in a new phase of development. We are swimming in unknown waters. It's unpredictable, it's dangerous. I call this new phase of development cold peace. It's peace because nobody wants to have a big-scale war, but it is a cold peace because we see the methods from the Cold War time, because we see confrontation. We see, for example, big powers that look at itself as a kind of opponents, as a kind of an enemies, unprecedented hybrid warfares, propaganda wars, destabilization tools. We are in a very difficult stage of development. And exactly into this environment we have today, unpredictability and lack of trust, we have an institution here in Geneva that builds up exactly the opposite: trust and predictability. I've seen today officials from African countries, generals from the United States Army, a Bulgarian president, everyone is coming together in a force and in an attempt to build up trust, which is the prerequisite for everything else. And I'm so excited. I hope I will come back soon and I will do my best to contribute, because in the 21st century we would like to leave to our children a world that is peaceful. But peace is only possible if there is trust and if there is predictability. And you work for this big time.